Oh, okay, how's it guys? I done danced my ass off, like really, I got to put them away, so I made sure I didn't eat them all. So, anyway, let's get back to this. Butter chicken time! No, I'm not gonna dance. But anyway, let's go check this out. Put a little bit ghee in the pan. A good one, right? And let's come and check out this chicken here that was marinating earlier with yogurt, turmeric, chili garlic paste, what else was it? Chili powder and coriander, I think. It's mixed in, marinated for about maybe 2 hours so far. So this is gonna go into this pan. Let's check them out. You can get that, yeah? So basically we're gonna get these down. Get some of that oil. Put some of that oil in there. Try to get as many in as you can in here. I don't know if you can get them all. The vegetable oil. One thing that is missing is the smell, because anytime you walk in an Indian restaurant, you can, obviously if you've been in one before, you know there's a lot of smell, and it's always a very good smell that makes you feel hungry. And that's because India, what they gave to the world, you know, even before British rule, even spices is one of the things that they offer the world. One of the spice markets in Delhi, Chandi Chowk, is the second biggest in all of in the world. I think it is in the world. I think it's the biggest in Southeast Asia. Maybe I think there's one bigger one in Thailand or Vietnam. I forget the order, whatever it is. But spices. So yeah, we're gonna get this cooked down probably about halfway actually. Get them all in here. So one more piece, we get them all in here, try to squeeze them in. Get this here. Maybe we can change the song, right? Let's see what we can do. This is a really good one, right? What can we put in here? Yeah, whatever. Anyway, we get this down, looking like this. We cannot waste this. We don't waste any of this. So after we get all of this, because you don't want to waste this, a lot of the spices is in here. We're gonna cook this down for about maybe 5 minutes. Let it cook about maybe 60%. So we let this cook down. Turn the flame down. And if you tune in later, you might get lucky and see me do a different move. You never know, because I got so many moves, man. I mean, yeah, I got a lot of moves. A lot of moves. So we'll be right back. Butter chicken time. Let's check out this butter chicken. See, it was cooking down, so now we're gonna put it in here. What I added was some butter earlier when I put it with the oil, which I didn't show. So now we're gonna put this in here, or some ghee, or yeah. I put a little bit of ghee too, so. Let me just get this out. Same ghee. Get this out. This is gonna go back in later, so get this rest here. So with this here, we're gonna add the onions. We're gonna add the onions, turn them up a little bit. Get it cooking in all that sauce. A piece of chicken in here. And in here, we're gonna add the tomatoes. Gonna cook down in there too. And we're gonna add the some more ginger garlic paste. Ginger garlic paste that I also bought in India because they don't sell them like this here in Hawaii. Oh, they do, but they're expensive and they come in like little small little things like that. So of course, mix this up, right? Let them caramelize. So let's get this to caramelize. And of course, we can let this cook a little bit. I'm having a hard time containing myself because of the music in the background. And you know, every time I just start. I'm sorry. So we're gonna wait for this to cook down, and we'll be back when we get into the next step, because it's gonna be maybe 8 minutes for this to cook down into, you know, like a little bit of a paste. So we'll be back. Okay, so we're waiting for this to go down. The stuff for the butter chicken. You forgot, you gotta add sugar. I forgot some garam masala. You know, of course, maybe like 2 tablespoons. It varies all the time because you're putting in pinches. And of course, some red chili powder that I had in here. We're gonna mix that around. And we're gonna put a little bit vinegar. It's starting to rain now. So obviously gonna wait for this to cook down and cook down. Then we get the butter chicken ready to go in the pot. So we got so far, the aloo gobi, we have the fish masala. We're gonna serve it with some white basmati rice, organic rice, and some lentils, some madras lentils, some dal, actually, from Tasty Bites package. It's not homemade, but it's super good. It's the Tasty Bites package. So still waiting for this to cook down. So we can wait maybe a couple of minutes to get this down until we wait for the next step. So you listen to some of my Indian music. You can listen to some of the Indian music. Chate chate. Right? If you could smell it, you would be dancing too. If you could smell it, you would be dancing too. Like I said. So we're just gonna wait a couple minutes, get this down, get it back on, wait for the next step. So stay tuned. So this is cooked down using this, right? With the boat motor. Until this consistency. 5 minutes, add some water. Actually, some cashew nuts is what I forgot to add, which I forgot to show earlier. So now from here, this is going to go into this strainer. It's going to go into the strainer here. Try to get as much of it as possible. So from here, you're going to strain this down. This is actually pretty good when you have this much, when you strain it down, it's not as thick, like it's been grinded down pretty good. You can actually go a little bit further, but this is pretty good. This consistency of how it looks kind of thick rather than runny. Almost kind of looks like a pumpkin pie mix, in my opinion. You can get it a little bit more orange. I think I didn't use as much tomatoes as I would like to on this one. But you can get it pretty good. So we smash this down as much as possible. Smash that down. Probably want a little bit more sauce, in fact, with this much chicken. But a little bit more here. Okay, so now this next step, we're gonna transfer this gravy back into the pot. And get this all situated, so we'll be right back one more time. I'm gonna get this gravy back onto the pan for the butter chicken. Then you're gonna add some cream. My cream got frozen, so still the same. Just gonna add some cream. It's not liquid. It's gonna be liquid in 30 seconds once it gets in here. So add some cream. Make sure yours is not frozen. Pretty generous amount of cream. Gonna mix this around now. With the cream. And of course, we're gonna add, no, we'll just use this. We're gonna have some butter. Maybe about 4 to 6 tablespoons of butter. Well, looks like Mexican dancing, right? It's not Indian. So more of the butter, we let this cook down. Let them cook down. Let's get some of this here. So we added some cream. Check it out, okay. I think needs a little bit more cream actually. My frozen cream. So we're gonna let this cook down for about maybe 2 more minutes. Let it get the cream going and stuff like that, and get the next step. Be right back. So butter chicken sauce, almost ready. So now we just add the chicken back to the sauce. Add them back to the sauce. Let them cook down. We let this cook down now. Man, you just don't know. This is pretty close to Indian food because I've been cooking Indian food for a while and I've studied the taste. I'm not an expert like Bombay Chef and all these other guys on YouTube and all these other people, Chetna and Monica and all these other people that are cooking on YouTube, Jamie Oliver. But I follow a lot of their recipes and kind of make it, tweak them because you can't get all of the stuff. You can't get all of the stuff like I was saying here in Hawaii. A lot of them you have to order. So let's take a look at this here. Cooking down this butter chicken. So we're gonna let it cook down for about maybe 8 minutes or so. Let me try and get a little bit of a taste here on this one. Actually, I think it needs a little bit more cream. The frozen cream is probably maybe, I don't know. Every time I put it in this little refrigerator we got out here, it freezes up. So I should try to leave it inside of the house. In that little refrigerator there. The outside refrigerator. So maybe a little bit more cream. Write this down. Kasuri methi missing, but I did add the cashew. Emulsified it down. So now we wait about 8 minutes until this is cooking down. A little bit low, and now it's time for Indian story. What can I say from an Indian story? Indian experience story, something that I did not know. Well, I did not know that a lot of the bathrooms do not carry toilet paper. So you have to know to bring your own toilet paper if you're traveling. If you're traveling outwards to, you know, outside of your hotel, and you know you might, if you might have to use the bathroom, just carry like napkins or whatever you have, maybe a roll of toilet paper in your bag. If you go to the mall, they have like a hose. You can see it in my Pacific Mall video. And so I did not know that. And I also did not know that they don't use their left hand to eat. And I'm left-handed. But I always use my left hand anyway because I can't eat with my right hand. And I don't eat without a fork. I don't eat with my hands. I've tried when I was eating with the children, but it's super hard when I try to do it at the children's home. So we're waiting for this. That's my India story. So we're waiting for this to cook down a little bit because the chicken was only cooked about 60%. And then the next and final phase is that we're gonna plate and we're gonna taste it. So get into the music, man. Can you hear it? Can you?